Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. Bon dia, diaguit, labrit, Ohayo, Dzień dobry, or cześć, as close as I can do for Polish at this moment. Terahomikost, buenos dias, diatit. Now, diagwit is Irish for good day. Diadit is Scots Gaelic for good day. Sounds close, but oh, so separate. Boreda, Yorigelt, Matnva, Bogerno. Ohayo, Gomorgon, Ni hao, Privyet, Guten Tag, Kalimera, Bonjour, Dobre Rano. God Morgan, Lavas Ritas, Merhaba, and to thank you for sitting through all this, Gareb Mahagut. Thank you, in Irish. I literally just woke up, which is why I'm still wearing yesterday's shirt, no less. I mean, I just woke up, and it's 8:25. I've got to get some sort of situation where I can stand up and do my videos. I mean, I had all sorts of stuff that I was going to have done. I was going to have this all set up with posters that I got, like the Queen one, and all sorts of stuff. And I have nothing. But I've got to get this done quickly because it's, well, this is Wednesday, isn't it? Is this Wednesday? The 22nd. And soon my brother-in-law is going to be up and playing World of Tanks. Now, I did get up and take a constitutional last night. I call it a constitutional for, it's just a walk. I go for a walk, but I call it a constitutional because 100 years before I was born, they called it a constitutional to go out and take a walk and such. So I call it constitutional to do that sort of thing. Look at that. That's up way high. So what do I have for videos today? I have no idea. I need to get a situation where I can stand. I have to, or I'm just going to keep falling asleep. It is 8:33. And so, nothing really to do. Except, I will say this. I've told everyone else about it, except I've not talked about this one online. I think I either narrowly avoided danger the other day, or I confused some people at how rude I was. I can't remember if I talked about this or not, actually. But one night, 1:30 in the morning, I went out for my constitutional. About halfway through the walk, I was crossing from one block to the other, and I noticed, as I was going across, that there was somebody standing on a corner. I really, honestly, I think I might have told this, but I can't remember. But there was somebody standing on the corner. And so I kept walking. I mean, it's close to 2 o'clock in the morning. And as much as I'm out there in the middle of the night doing stuff, it's when they say, if you're out after curfew, you're obviously out up to no good. Well, that's really weird, the way I feel about it, because I feel that way too at night, so I avoid other people because, they're out after curfew. Obviously, they're up to no good. Well, I'm out after curfew. I'm up to good. I'm just walking. I mean, why can't I assume that other people are just doing the same thing? Don't know. My apologies. So I'm walking across the street, and then I notice that there's a figure on the corner that is a person. And they're turned, and they're starting to walk toward me. And it's this woman. At first I couldn't tell how old she was, but as she got closer, it seemed like mid-40s. And as I'm walking across the street, she starts walking toward me and saying, very concerned, "Are you okay? Are you all right?" Well, I just kept power walking and going by, and I went, "Oh yeah, I'm feeling fine. I'm just going out for a walk." I had my pot pipe in this hand, and I had my flashlight in this hand. When I said, "Oh, I'm fine," and kept walking, she was staring at this hand with the pot pipe in it. She said, "What's that in your hand?" As she kept walking toward me, as I kept power walking past her. So I flicked on my flashlight. My hair is driving me nuts. Oh my gosh, but I don't know where my comb is. By vanity betrayed. I don't know where my comb is. Oh well. So she was staring at my hand and said, "What's that? What do you have in your hand?" And so I picked up my flashlight in this hand and I click, click, click. It's a 3 clicker. You click once, it turns on the set of 7 LEDs here that are set. It's like a tube. You click it once, those 7 LEDs come on. You click it again, those 7 go off, but then this one LED that you can adjust the end and so it goes like straight out, so that's like a tube, and then it can also goes like a 45-degree angle, so you can hold the tube like this and the light's coming out. Okay. But I clicked that and I'm going, "Oh, it's my flashlight. I don't want to get hit by a car." By this time I'm well past her. And so I hear her walking behind me to my left, which is the road's off to my right. She's going off that direction behind me into, off on the street. As I'm walking this way, I hear her go, "Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle." And then she went, "Mutter, mutter, shit. Mutter, 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 shuffle, shuffle." I was like, "Oh, okay." But then, from the shadows, where they had been concealed in the darkness, when she went, "Mutter, mutter, mutter, shit, mutter, mutter, mutter," this person in the darkness said something back to her. Now, I couldn't tell if it was male or female, but I could tell there was a voice, but I was walking that way and going. And I'm going, "Oh, wow, that was somebody back there who was deliberately hiding." So as I power walked by, it's like either A, that I narrowly avoided getting mugged at night. She was going to stop me, and then who knows what was going to happen when this fella, I assume a fella, but it could be a gal, who knows. But this person in the darkness would have come up behind me as I was talking. That seems to me a bit dangerous. Or it could have been that it was completely innocent and I just powered on past them rudely. Except, I don't think that's what would have happened. The nice little talk. This is in Washington State, when they count up all the people that are addicted to meth, and they place them geographically on a map in Washington State. 90% of all the little pins are going to, marking, "Oh, this is an addict, this is an addict, this is an addict, and here's an addict, and here's an addict," are going to be like concentrated, 90% of them right in Shelton. And then there's going to be a scattering around the rest of the map. Yay! We're Meth Addict Central. And it's not just meth, though, too. It's, of course, heroin and all these other stuff. You can drive along the streets and you can watch drug deals on the side of the streets. You can be just doing something and watching people at a park, and if you look off to the side at the right time, you'll be watching the addicts as they get out of their cars, stuffing needles underneath the bunches of leaves and stuff as they stop at the parks. It's sad. It is really sad. And that's why it's also dangerous, because in town, elderly people, I don't really count myself as elderly, though guess what? I'm nearly senior citizen. I'm 53, coming up on 54. I'm right in the age there where I could easily get jumped, beaten for fun, and then yay. So when I go out walking, my friends convinced me to, did I leave that in my pocket? Holy smokes, I did too. I fell asleep with, I carry one of these when I go. Because I figure somebody that's out there at night, if they want to cause me any problems, they just might want to go out and hurt people for fun, but I don't want to get beaten or hurt or worse. So if it comes down to me being stopped and possibly mugged on the road, their objective is to hurt me as much as they can and then steal my money. My objective, because I don't want that to happen, is to hurt them as badly and painfully as possible in as short a period of time so that I can escape. Which means if somebody says something and I'm stopped that I can get this in my hands, I've got to make sure that when they think that I'm just an older guy that's no problems, I'm going to go for their face or their eyes, because I want them down and out so I can get the hell out of there. I'm like a spider. I look like I'm such a nice old man, and then I'll gut you like a trout. Well, no, I mean, I would. Well, it's 8:36. I've got to get stuff done. I don't know if I'm going to get any videos done today. Of course, and I am so sorry. So, I'm going to call this. I'm going to edit, render, upload, and if I can get anything at all done today, I'm going to try and get some stuff done. So, you take care. Plus, though, any comments or suggestions, we can drop them down there. I read every comment. I try. I have to addend that. I try. This also, this is not a injury or mark, an injury mark or anything like that. When I'm smoking from my pipe, I try to put the stuff out so it doesn't burn when I'm not smoking it, because I need as much pain control as I can get. So when my pipe is lit and I've taken a couple hits, I grab the end of my pipe like that, and then I close off the end of there like that. So I've got the hot end of the pipe bowl up against my palm like that. So what you see on my hand is just, that's the resin and THC and just stuff like that that's smeared all over my hand. So it's not an injury, it's just I'm lazy. Uh-oh. Oh, kitty got out, good. I got my door open a little bit so the kitty can come in, and she was eating and then sleeping, and then she jumped back down and just left. Where was I? Oh yeah, comments. I try to read them all. Obviously, I'm not really going to be able to, but I do my best. And, oh yeah, I'll give you a... I do my best. Let's put it that way. Plus, there's links that for you to follow if you could, like GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Twitter, Facebook. There's also like Blogspot and Tumblr. I haven't done anything with my Blogspot or Tumblr in a year. Holy smokes. I should probably do something with those. Bing! But if you could donate, that would be great. I've got just about this month enough donations to keep me going money-wise and cannabis-wise for pain control for the whole month. I've gotten a lot of wonderful, wonderful donations. Thank you all so, so much. Especially, I've gotten several large donations of late. That is why I've got as much pain control as I've got now. And I've got just about enough stuff done so I can get my transmission fluid changed. I know a mechanic is just busy, so I can get my transmission fluid changed without having to spend $300. I've got the transmission fluid. I just have to get it done that way. So I can get it done free on his time, or I can go out and pay $300-400. If you can't donate, then don't worry about it. You have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. It's all right. But if you have, thank you very much. You are awesome people. In fact, even if you haven't, you are still an awesome person. No matter what. If you're watching these videos, even if you're not watching this video, or any other video, you're still awesome. This planet is filled with beautiful, wonderful people. Yes, this planet is also filled with short-sighted, stupid, willfully ignorant people that can just make you want to beat your head against a wall. But at the same time, this world is filled with wonderful and beautiful people. And that is awesome. So you take care. Hopefully I'll get some videos done here. I don't know. I'm going to try. So you take care, and I'll see you on the flip side. And that is a very good thing.